Good morning, everybody. Welcome to day 2 of the HexaTrek. We are, well, I had arugula in my bag and it only lasts for like a day, so eat that fast, it'll go bad. We've been spending the past like 20 or 30 minutes trying to get our camping gas to work, which we walked about 3-ish miles out of the way, 3.5, to go get yesterday, and turns out our adapter does not work. So the lovely Casper is allowing us to use a little bit of her gas for coffee this morning, and we'll figure it out tonight or grab some when we're in Severn on tomorrow. It was only 3 days, so, or day after tomorrow, something like that. So yeah, really excited to get the day started. I'm all packed up. Cowboy camped last night for the first time, so that was a lot of fun. And yeah, it was really nice not to put my tin away. Anyways, now I'm yapping. Okay, this is the grand reveal of the Fleckenstein Castle. It's closed right now. Could probably walk up a little further, but it was built originally in the 11th century, Byron says, and then burned down and was reconstructed in the 13th century. Kind of cool. Alrighty guys, we are officially off. Again, day 2 of the HexaTrek. Byron, how you feeling this morning?
Oh, I feel super.
Woo!
Bionic man.
Super, super. Muscles surprisingly aren't feeling that bad. I did do a bit of stretching last night, so I was having not knee pain, but just like little tinges of feeling something in my knee yesterday. So I went ahead and put the KT tape on today. It looks like this, bright blue. I normally go with black, so I kind of have a theme here. I got blue shoes, blue shirt, blue KT tape, blue hat. So you'd think it was my favorite color, but it's not. Purple, purple. Oh my goodness. Look what we've got here this morning. Oh, hi, good morning. Sir, we've got some cows, but someone was over there. I wanted to be respectful and not record without his permission. So we're gonna get our day started. I don't quite know how far we're going. Maybe, what's that?
Till 3 o'clock.
Till 3 o'clock, Byron says, no more. So there is a cafe in about 5 minutes. We're gonna get another coffee and keep hiking. I slept really good last night cowboy camping, so I think the jet lag had caught up to both of us. We laid down about 7 p.m. to relax. So yeah, we're gonna just get our day started. We'll see because it's tan. But there is a snake, our first snake on trail. I don't think I was quite expecting it.
Let's not cowboy camp here.
Yeah.
He's got brothers and sisters around.
He blended in really well. Get him slithering away. Okay. I don't know where I got the idea that I wouldn't see snakes here, but oh, it's funny just to kind of stumble on one. Okay, we just came up the top of the hill, and this was a nice view around the corner. Chateau du Frozenberg. There are people over there, so I'll have to look it up. Let me take a look.
Chateau means castle.
Chateau means castle, but we've got some information here. It says, impressive semi-troglodyte castle built in the 13th century by a branch of the Fleckensteins who took the name Frozenberg. Representative of the Middle Ages. Cool. We were hoping for a view. We might find one, but there's a big tree in the way. Right, we found another shelter. It kind of reminds me more of an AT shelter since it's not completely closed off, or an early AT shelter. But yeah, they got a little table in here.
I could stay in here.
Yeah, it's a good spot to seek shelter.
Yeah, where's the Wi-Fi box?
Right? But overall, good start to the day. We're about 4 miles in and it is 11 o'clock. So we're moving. Okay, so this is the pretty much an English rock of the gypsies or Bohemians. Byron says Romanians. This is kind of forms a natural labyrinth. A lot of rock formations. This is where the Bohemians came to get some, words are hard, like get away from everything in the Middle Ages. Find some relief. That's the word I'm looking for, finding refuge. So kind of cool. Boy, oh boy, if only rocks could talk. They tell a story on their own though. Ooh, that's worth the climb. All right, so we just saw those rock formations. I climbed to the top and it was obviously a beautiful view from what you saw. We came down, sat down for a minute, texted my mom, hi mom, and then these two guys started, or this one guy started talking to us and his friend came over. His name was Daniel, so hello Daniel if you happen to stumble across this video. Super nice guy. I think he said he used to live in the States for a little while, so he spoke very good English. He's from around this area, and if I haven't already said, it's Altetian is the language that he speaks, so it's a combination of German and French. So it's a very interesting culture and language that they have here, but really nice guy. Just was chatting with us and he said, oh, I said, we'll be done by whatever time. And he said, I'll be done today. So, and Byron said, well, we'll be done. We'll be having lunch by the time you're done. So it's just really funny. The people that you meet out here and really kind of cool to experience a different culture. So yeah, we're going to keep on hiking. We've got about 2.5 miles down from here, which is really nice because we've been going up all morning long. So a nice little break for our legs and our muscles, using a different set now. Anyways, I'm babbling. See you in a few. Hey, guess what, guys? We found another castle. Cool. You can go on top of that one.
You can.
Byron, do you not like the heights?
I like the heights. I've seen enough castles in my life.
I believe that. Okay, as you can tell, it's very sunny, very bright here. We just made it to another town. We're gonna hopefully try and find a restaurant. And let me make sure which way. I think we come down here and then go to the right. Yeah. And all of the things on Google say that it's really good. Oh, Pino! Here's a heart for you.
Oh. I'm gonna take a picture and send it to you.
Yeah. Hello, doggy. So we made it to the village. We found our first water spout. Well, maybe our second water spout. Have we had one? We've had something similar, but public water spout. Oh, and the beautiful succulents. This is a classic. You just fill your water up. Don't even have to filter it there. All right, we're gonna go find Hotel Restaurant Antoine. We just saw Casper. She said there were a couple of other girls down here. So yeah, just taking a little quick stroll through the town. Gonna grab some grub and then get back on hiking. We found a bit of a pricey restaurant, but a restaurant nonetheless. We are having our first cola. Byron has the cola.
Yes, I do. And it's not Coke. It's a local cola.
Local cola.
You don't ask for Coke. You ask for
cola. Very good. All right, guys, we are just realizing that tomorrow is Sunday and the grocery stores are closed on Sundays. So instead of doing a 12-mile day, now we're going to try and do a 20-mile day. So we did have a nice lunch. We got to relax for a little bit, so we're going to kind of give ourselves a nice pace and try and make it another 12 miles. The market closes at 8 and it's 1:30 right now, so as long as we keep moving, then we'll get us on our way. Probably won't make too many videos as we're just trying to go, but I figure for now, let you know what's going on. It's stunning out here. Definitely need a sun shirt and a sun hat, but overall, vibes are good, right, Byron?
Oh, everything's good.
Everything's good. Okay, I had to sit and take a break. Byron continued on. I only had to take a break because I'm getting blisters on my heels because the new Olympus 6 have this cushion in the back of them, and I loved the 5. Like, I bought so many pair. They discontinued it, brought these on, and now they have this cushion and it's causing blisters on the back of both of my heels. So we love that. I have this Compeed stuff, which even more than moleskin, I recommend it if you feel a blister coming on. It's like a second skin and it gives you a little bit of cushion. So definitely recommend that. I'm gonna keep hiking and we'll see you guys. I look so silly, but I wish you could smell these trees. They're so tall and green, and it smells like Christmas. Ah, so nice. As you can tell, I'm out of breath. We are summiting Mount Lindenhoff. I think I'm pronouncing it right. And it was a beast. I think we have a little more, just a tiny bit of uplift till we reach the summit. And who knows if we'll get a view up there, but I think after this we go down for a minute and then we've got one more big climb for the day. But I know it doesn't look like it's steep, but when it's consistently just up, 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 man, what are we doing? I feel like I'm on the AT again. We have these things called PUDs, pointless ups and downs. It's just a little reminiscent. I keep forgetting about the dang speaker, so I'm sorry if the audio's been crap. Well, it's a beautiful area of meadows up here. I don't know that there's any other view than this, but I'm happy with it. Kind of reminds me, I don't know if anybody watched Twilight. Probably talked about this a bunch on the AT videos too, but reminds me of the Bella and Edward meadow scene. We keep going. All right, y'all. So Byron and I are realizing that, well, me specifically, realizing that 20 miles is a lot for the second day. I've had, not that I need an excuse, because I'm by no means a purist on this trail. We are definitely trying to walk as much, but you know, sometimes you just have to go what's right for your body. So we're trying to make it to the 20-mile mark. We're doing a couple of reroutes through the trail map, which is
We're bushwhacking.
We're bushwhacking, except it looks pretty clear so far. So we're gonna cut off some of the mountain and try and get to the store before it closes, and hopefully give our legs, knees, feet a little breather. But it's a nice view of the village overlooking. So very cool. We're gonna keep on moving and hopefully get to the store before it closes.
Did you happen to check to see if there was a store down there?
No, but let me look right now. All right, we found some water at somebody's house. They were doing construction and filled this up. We were running a little low and there weren't many places to refill it. And it was right before a really big climb, so grateful for that. We are running short on time, so we're gonna get to the hut. It's in 1.3 miles, and then there's a road. Instead of summiting the mountain, we're gonna take the road down, and that leads straight into town. So I believe it's 1.3 miles of straight up. But we're out here to hike, so we're gonna hike with a good attitude. We'll make it, even though I am dying. Okay, so maybe I'll try and go back on the app and show you guys exactly what we did, but we're gonna go on a little adventure here.
Let's see where this path goes.
Let's see where this path goes. So there are like bike trails all throughout this area. So instead of going all the way up to the hut, we're taking a bike path down just a little bit, and it connects to the road that we were gonna take from the hut down to the town. So instead of going back up, we're gonna go down. And you know,
In short, we're cheating.
We're doing what we gotta do to take care of ourselves, so I have no qualms about it. I'm still hiking, and yeah, I'm kind of excited because we're gonna have to bushwhack a little bit just to get to the road. So, I mean, not that much, honestly. We can probably see the road from where we're at right now, but still a different option, and I'm really proud of us for finding our own way, right, Byron?
Yeah, except we're probably gonna go through Tickville.
We'll just have to pick them off. That's why we brought our tick remover and some tweezers.
Yeah.
All right. I actually think I see the road down there. So, yeah, I think I do. I could be just blind and not able to see it, but... Oh, yeah, look, there's a road right there. Wow. All right, well, I'm so glad we have...
Mr. Magoo, I can see it.
I can see it. An adventurous adventure. Okay. See you in town, probably. All right, so now we're just probably a couple, maybe 2 miles into town. I don't have the exact numbers, but that feels about right.
Well done, bushwhacker.
Woohoo!
You've won your bushwhacking eagle badge.
We did it. Okay, let's go get some grub. Hey, we're probably under a mile until we get there. We've got this nice stretch of road. I changed into my sandals.
It's the Autobahn.
It's the Autobahn. We just have to do what we gotta do. Having a lovely conversation though. Oh, Nat. All right, we're coming to the village. That's a pretty big town. I see a couple of steeples up there. That's cool. We just got about 8 more minutes till we get to our hotel. Or so Google says, 600 meters.
Look at me, I'm still moving.
We're still moving here.
18 miles.
Just barely. 18 miles so far, 18 miles. That's a lot for a big day, so.
We're still with jet lag.
And we're still with jet lag. Byron and I have decided it also is supposed to rain, and we've been avoiding the rain for the past like 2 hours. But we are going to stay in a hotel today. Look at my outfit.
I got boobies.
He's been trying to sell me on this like front loaded pack because it's supposed to take the weight off your shoulders. So I might give it a go after this trip. Yeah, so we're gonna stay in a hotel tonight and then have free breakfast in the morning. I said, have I gone soft now? And Byron politely said, no, it's because A, it might rain, and B, it's a big day for the first 2 days, so time to rest. All right, everybody, Byron and I made it to the hotel. I just took a shower. I think I have some kind of rash, I definitely have some kind of rash going on. Not quite sure what it is, so I put some hydrocortisone on. Thankfully, Byron had some and supplied me. We tried to get a room with 2 beds, but they didn't have any. So this is my bed, and Byron so kindly says many times he likes sleeping on the floor. So he's going to take the floor, and he even said I could ask his bride, and she knows that he sleeps on the floor about half the time he's home. But anywho's, we're going to go to the grocery store, and we'll probably see you when we get back.
Video sleeping on the floor. To let everybody know, we're not a couple. This is going to be Byron's bed right here. On the floor.
On the floor.
I prefer the floor.
The internet is a weird place. Byron and I are such great hiking buddies, and it's also normal just to share a room with your family.
I'm just surprised we don't have 5 other people.
I know. This is where Byron will be sleeping. I will be sleeping here. And I
keep it clean.
Did try. Yes, please keep it clean. I did try and convince him to take the bed, and I would take the floor, but he says he likes sleeping on the floor. So this is the end of day 2 on the HexaTrek. Overall, a very long day, a very good day. My positive of the day is making it to this town, making it to the grocery store for resupply, and sleeping in a bed tonight. I feel like I've gone soft now that it's only 2 days.
And we made it with a half an hour to spare.
And we made it with a half an hour to spare. I'm like so soft because I've only gone 2 days. And I'm like, let's get a hotel. But it was a long 2 hard days.
Yeah,
so we need this. We need some good recovery. So tomorrow will be still a shorter day, but not super short. So we're going to, we'll figure it out tomorrow. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.